Yeah, I don't know about that. That doesn't really... No,
that's what it is.
Well, no, I know that, but that's not giving me anything.
You need to do a bit of a flick of the tongue. Getting a little bit bullied in that mid lane.
The early pathing.
CS still there, and yep. They are going to try and get a fight started. Peanut going to make his way in. The flag and drag going to be available, and he's just waiting for Gumayusi to flash. Oh, the flash follow! Peanut still got the hands, ladies and gentlemen! And Viper's got the bullets! That's going to be first blood for HLE! Oh man, these tempo vibes kind of getting ridiculous.
It's like, what, 1 or 2 minions to get level 6 here. Will be an old advantage.
Yeah.
I think Hanwha should be able to get this. Yeah, T1. Looks like they decide not to follow through, and I think they shouldn't. Oh, he's going to go in.
Oh, yeah, Zeker actually looking for an angle here as he gets into the Shroud as well. 5-point strike doing so much work. He'll have another one. There it is. And there is the ulti through. Zeker finds the second angle, but the fear is going to come in and a little bit of an over. Feeling pretty happy in this bottom lane now that he does have the Kindle Gem as well as his Brambleverse. This on actually with a slight gold advantage, which is kind of crazy in the neutral matchup.
Faker does know, obviously, because the grubs were just taken.
Yeah.
Look at his positioning.
Yeah, that's still Flash Cataclysm. Yeah, he has no Flash, so he's just going to find a 3-man Shockwave and likely die as the Tempered Fate does come in, but I think it blocked the Paranoia damage as now Zeker gets himself into the Shroud. He should be able to backflip his way out or Flash. And there is the Flash, but still the Umbral Blades will come through. Flag and Drag gets Peanut out of there, but that is not the trade that HLE were looking for.
Their objective takes are objectively bad.
Objectively bad.
And you know what? It's also not great for T1.
This standing on a ward thing that they're doing here is also subpar, but still
the cancel
not going to matter. The magical journey not going to get taken. The Cataclysm comes down as well as Zeker gets in. Tempered Fate does go down, but the teammates are already dead. The Shockwave comes on through as the back scratcher comes out from Gumayusi, but doesn't find enough, and Faker is dead as well. Zeker just desperately wants a kill. He can't get one. The rest of his... It's as easy as the letters.
ABC.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Those are the ones. The Jackson 5 tried to teach me that, but I just didn't quite get there.
No, I think you're doing great. I'm the one.
Is it also as easy as XY?
Life wins this. I think it's the start of a turnaround, which could make our top 3 competitive instead of just being a two.
Imagine, like, the dream obviously is being a 4-team region.
Oh, hey,
but a 3-team region.
That's better than 2.
We're very happy about it. The orb not actually going to get utilized just yet as the Tempered Fate will interrupt the curtains. Still, the Rift Herald going to be taken here by Owner. The Magnustorm comes down though. The teleport in from Zeker to deliver him into the backline, but the fight is already in a bit of an awkward spot, and Doran is so incredibly big. Zeker still looking for that angle though. Onto Gumayusi as the Shockwave doesn't find the mark. Still the ulti comes through, but down he goes, and HLE just bit off more than they could possibly chew, and now they're just lying on the floor.
Back to 2 teams, Atlas.
It was a flank.
But they didn't, like, I get why you want to flank as a Kali, but I think the initial engage onto Owner looked good there.
Yeah, I don't know. Was
it a miss? I'm not quite sure. Is they not going to get any extra
position? And Zeus does have the teleport. He is going to go back, get that health bar back up again, and then look to go for a flank angle, and there it is. The Ram can come on through, but Carrier can make this so incredibly annoying. The immediate flash has to come through from Zeus to get him back to his teammates, and now the Rift Herald is going to come down. That's looking to take an inner turret if it can, and HLE, they really want this soul point. And we'll see whether they can actually get in there. No one really pulling the trigger just yet, and now they're going to turn. Shockwave connects onto 2, though, as a Tempered Fate. He's going to buy so much time for Doran. Still, he is going to fall, but it's in trade for Delight, as now it is just a mess inside the pit. Owner's spinning around, taking down Peanut. The Cosmic Binding, so incredibly good here from Carrier, and Faker is not going to be thwarted by Zeus. Zeker as well, just going to have to flash his way out and should be able to backflip to relative safety. But it's not going to save the fight.
The Carrier with a crazy carry of the team fight. That's what we were talking about earlier. Yep. That right there is why we see these Bard bands.
He is a magician on this champion.
This is all traceable back to Barrel, by the way. I'm just saying.
It is true.
Reaching fire with you, I know. Jokes aside, show me a replay of that one, because that is now a 4K gold lead once this turret goes down. Anything that is to be done there. They take down one of the sources of damage, as in they go. Otacon's up.
Yep, flash out attempted here by Peanut. Let's see what he can do to try and escape, as that is a pedal, not a blast cone, but he's still able to flag and drag. Okay, there's the redemption, but it's actually avoided. Shockwave finishes him off. Oh, that Tempered Fate to deny a redemption heal? Was that actually what he meant to do? Because that's insanity. That can help you feel a little bit better.
I want to talk a little bit about what is the difficulty here for Hanwha Live, because I think we saw it in an earlier fight as well. I think that right now they are really relying to get back any tempo in this game, any control, is to take down an individual target. But who do you turn on? Because as we can see, Faker doesn't do that much damage because he has, they're actually going to look.
Yep, looking for a bit of an angle, but the backflip doesn't connect.
Yeah, so this means that Zeus has to join the team. He really wants to be in the side lane because he wants to try and hit 14.
There is a Jhin in the bottom lane that has just gone home.
Yeah, what I really want to highlight is that the targets are Renekton, which is, you can't blow him up. He has Sterix, he's Renekton, he's level 14.
Yep.
No can do. Owner's honestly not bad, but with the spell shield it's kind of hard. Faker has Roa.
Well, they go from Delight. They're looking for a double knockup. Comes down as well. The Tempered Fate to buy some space here. I don't know whether it's going to be good enough, though. They lose the Nocturne, but Delight does go down, and Gumushi, he's free hitting. Doran gets in there, and the AoE is revolting out of T1. Doran just a massive crocodile to mop them all up.
Yeah, and I was just getting to the worst of it all. There was a Bard. So if you are not engaging onto him, the fight might not necessarily be going your way. And
it's continuing to knock over
sorry, not Sterix, Seraphs, but you know, both give a giant shield. Rather Aegis and Riftmaker.
And Riftmaker.
T1 has some funny positioning. They did in game 2.
Yep. And then hope that some more items can come in. There's Bellow's Breath coming down there from Zeus. Too much more going to happen here as HLE, they just need to respect the Bard. Exactly right. The Ram comes down, gets a nice knock-up on Ona, but now time for the re-engage as the Shockwave comes in, pulls Peanut to his doom, and Zeka goes in like a madman and just gets obliterated. Viper now finds himself as the last man standing, and he ain't standing for long. Down he will go as T1 are gonna snuff out HLE here in the end of game 3. Oh man, what a pipe dream. Game 2 led us to believe as T1 just pull it right back.
And with this loss, Hanwha Live losing to their direct competitor for second place, a spot they were holding on to tightly, even though they had not been able to stand up to T1, to stand up to Gen.G. But it was their past performance